We all want to get better, but none of us are doing what the pros do to improve our game. So we are going to fix that up for you right here, right now. Most of us go to the range and we just hit shot after shot after shot, and nothing ever seems to get any better. All right, I am going to show you something now. And don't hate on me, please, because everything we do on this channel is to help you get better at this crazy game. So, let's all take a deep breath. Here we go. All right, this is filmed last year at one of the Live Golf events. Again, don't hate me for being there. We're trying to help you get better. And I was filming, and I'm filming the pros practice on the range. And there's 3 things that they're all doing that we should be doing. And it's simple. Even though they're the best players in the world, we have to look at what do they do to get better that we don't do. Number 1 is this. For starters, every single one of them, they're using some type of alignment aid. So this is something we need and must integrate into our practice. So we got an alignment stick. Some of them use 1 stick, 2 sticks, 3 sticks. If we can always line up properly every time we practice, then we're gonna know on course if we're lined up correctly or not. We're just gonna have a better chance of always making sure that piece of our game is set. So here is how we're gonna use our alignment sticks. First of all, I want the very first alignment stick you lay down to line up at your target, close to the ball. So this first one's gonna be really close to where I'm gonna place my ball, right around there. And this one's gonna be going to my target. And sometimes I'll just put one on either side. So I've got 2 alignment sticks, parallel to each other, close to each other, aiming at my target. That's gonna be first. And then I'm gonna have a third one close to my feet that's parallel to the other 2. So everything is lined up perfectly. And that's gonna make sure that my feet are parallel, right? I don't wanna be like this or like this unless I'm playing a specific shot. So whatever, we're parallel. And then my club face is gonna be pointed, squared up with all of that, so that's perfect. Now I have at least a good opportunity to hit a good shot here. And then when you're on the golf course, you're gonna be able to have been practicing and being used to lining up properly. So when something doesn't feel right, or there's a tee box that you're always uncomfortable on, you're going to be able to, oh, maybe, yeah, let me check my alignment here. There we go. And then on course, you can come behind, draw an imaginary line, and then visualize that and set up, and you're gonna be used to it because you do it every single time on the range. So when we're practicing, the number 1 thing we must do is always, 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 they did not practice. None of them practice without some type of alignment aid, like all the time. And you will be surprised how great your balance is when you're lined up perfectly every single time. The second thing these guys did, all of them, every one of them did it on some level, is this. They all had some type of training aid that they were incorporating into their swing. They all use something. This is my favorite by far. This is a dodgeball, a cheap dodgeball that you just put right here between your arms, like so. And some of them had these little balls that they had in between their arms. It's perfect. It helps keep you connected through the golf swing so that things don't get out of control. But a lot of them had one of these, little ball. Believe it or not, one guy out there even had the G-Box, this thing. And it was amazing to see that everybody at some level was using some type of swing training device in their swing. And while they were using these, they did not care necessarily what the ball did. They're trying to just get their swing synced up. And the thing about training aids, what they typically do, the good ones, is they remove extra motion in our golf swing that we don't need. So any type of swing training aid is going to be beneficial because it helps us eliminate extra motions in our golf swing. And I'm actually shocked when I go to the range and I don't see anybody using any type of swing training device. At least get the dodgeball and help sync up your golf swing. All right, the third thing I noticed that every one of these guys was doing at some point in their practice, all of them, is look at Matt Jones here. Look what he's doing. He's hitting his driver on a severe downslope at the range, teeing it up, and what's he trying to accomplish here? This is something that we never see regular golfers do. He's trying to get the weight onto his left side through the shot, and it forces you to stay down and cover the ball and come on through it. It doesn't necessarily matter if you do that particular drill or not. What matters is that you do a drill. And in a second, I'm gonna give you my #1 recommended golf driving range drill for everybody to do every time you go to the range. But notice he's doing a drill. He also did a drill where he's just taking massive divots out of the range with a wedge. And then he would hit a wedge shot. And it's the exact same drill. One's with a wedge, one's with a driver. Look at Bryson. He's working with his coach. Now, we can look at that and just think that what they're doing is some swing technical adjustment, but they're not. What they're doing here is they are trying to get an exaggerated feel so that during the regular swing, he can have a slight change of what he's doing. And this is a drill. All of these are exaggerations. Every drill is really an exaggeration of what we really want to do in reality. But if we don't ever exaggerate to the ultimate extreme extent, we're never going to have the feeling we're trying to get. So he's getting his coach, pulling his arm down, just trying to feel like he's dropping that in here. And you could feel that, but in reality, very little is going to happen. Because I was trying to feel that. And I just hit my best, longest shot. So it's just a slight adjustment. So what is the #1 drill that we should all be doing at the driving range? It's this. You're going to use your alignment, get set up perfectly. This is the #1 drill you should be doing. If you only do one drill, this is the one I want you to do. Here, you're just going to step back on your backswing, take about a half a swing here, and then step through and hit the ball. So your practice swing would look like this. You're set up, step back, and hit a shot. You're not stepping through, although you can. I like a drag with your toe forward. So I'm gonna step back, drag my foot forward on my toe. This is what it looks like. Forward, back. That's all you want. That is the drill I want you to do every single time. Don't be one of the 95% of all golfers who don't do anything. Do something different. Good luck to you. Love you guys. See you in the next video.